Hi everyone, welcome back to The Chosen One by Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for your support. Today's word is God said you're not married now, but one day you will be. Your last name is changing. I want you to know that your last name is changing. Some of you that's watching me right now, you feel that you'll never be married. You feel guilty. You feel ashamed because you feel like you old. Some of you that's watching me, you're older and you're not married. I'm looking at the age of 45, 50. And I want you to know you got to stop looking at your age. You know, God had blessed Sarah. God had blessed different women in the Bible to have children. And we got to just know when God have a time for you to get married, ain't no way you can be saying, Lord, I can't have no baby. I can't get pregnant. I can't do this. Listen, let God will be done in your life. Whatever God, tell you to do, obey him fully. Sometimes you don't want to carry a baby. That's just what you feel in the natural. But in the spiritual, you need to obey God. When you ask God for marriage, make sure you prepare for it. Seriously, we ask God for marriage and we not ready for it. You don't want to have a baby. You don't even want to, give your husband love. You ask God for things. Make sure you prepare for it. You don't know how to cook. You don't know how to clean. All you know how to do is brush your teeth. That's it. No man want a lazy woman. If you asking God for marriage and you want your last name to be changed, you got to make sure that you are praying. You got to be praying for that man. You got to already be praying for him. Before God send you a husband, listen to me and listen to me carefully. Before God send you a husband, God is going to send you the husband when he see that you've been praying for somebody. Are you praying for somebody? You've been praying for somebody. When he see that you praying for that woman, he see that you praying for somebody, he going to bring that person towards you. The way God do things, it can be funny because he know what your heart desire. God know what your heart desire. What I'm saying to you is this. When you ask God for something, make sure your heart is ready to receive it. Because when God bless you with it, sometimes as human, we're not ready to receive it. You're not ready to receive it because you ask God for it. But you have to be ready to receive what he give you. It may not be what you want, but he knows what's better for you. Some of you say, Lord, I want to be married. You ask God for marriage, but you don't want to make love with your husband. You don't want to talk to your husband. You talk so busy to your friends. You don't give him attention. See, when you married, you got to learn how to cut certain communication off. When it's you and your husband time, it's you and your husband time. You sitting on the couch talking to your husband, then you calling your best friend. That's disrespectful. You got to know when God tell you it's time for you to get married, you got to change the way you're doing certain things. The way you communicate to your friends, staying on the phone all along. No, be on the phone about 10, 15 minutes and get off the phone. Spend time with your husband. You're married now. You're a married woman. You shouldn't be acting like you're single anymore. Some of you ask God for marriage. God bless you to be married. And guess what? Some of you that's watching me just had a divorce. When you ask God for something, make sure you're ready to receive it. Some of us not ready to receive the blessing. I know what I'm saying. I talked to a lot of people in my past when I was growing up. Let me tell you something. I was so young listening to people. That's why I'm so wiser. Because I listened to so many people's stories. And I'm just like, oh my goodness, teachers come to me. People could just come to me. They love to talk to me. And I'm just like this. You married, but are you happy with the person you with? Are you happy? Are you excited? Are they making you happy? What are you doing in your relationship that's making you feel like this? You need to put God first. Are you putting God first? Are you staying humble? Are you praying? Are you staying focused on your relationship with God? You have to realize that God wants your attention. God wants our attention. If we're not giving God our attention, that's why your marriage is falling apart. But God said your last name is changing. Your last name is changing. Your last name is changing. Before the end of this year, your last name is changing. God have a husband for you. God have a wife for you that's coming. You got to prepare yourself. God gonna tell you. He gonna tell you, prepare yourself. Somebody is coming towards you. You got to make sure you're humble. You got to make sure you're focused. You got to make sure you're praying. You got to make sure you know how to cook. You got to make sure you got to learn how to do things of a wife. Some of y'all need to sit down and read Proverbs 31. Read that. Look how she took care of her husband, her children. Read that Bible verse and stay in the Bible. The more you stay focused on God, God will show you how to be a husband, a wife. He will show you how to take care of your family. You want to be a family person, a man that take care of his household, a woman that take care of her family. So just do whatever you need to do and stay in the will of God. Thank you for watching. God bless you all. Have a blessed, beautiful day. Be encouraged. Just know that your last name is changing. Your last name is changing. And God said you're not married now. You're not married now, but you're on your way to marriage. And I want you to know that it's time for you to change some of the things that you're doing. Some of the things that you're doing, you need to pray about it and ask God to help you with patience, waiting. You know, ask God, when you're waiting on somebody to come to you, a husband, wife, you need to be praying for them. And God will make a way for you. I love you all. Be encouraged. Keep the faith. Keep holding on. Don't let nobody discourage you. Whatever your heart desire, whatever you want of God, you keep seeking it. You keep seeking and you keep knowing that God gonna make a way for you. Don't let nobody get in your way. Don't let nobody stop you. Stay focused. Stay humble. Stay loyal. Keep fighting for what you want. Keep asking God and just know that God gonna change your last name. Be encouraged. I love you all. Keep the faith. Keep holding on. And don't be discouraged. Don't give up, but pray about all things. Have a blessed day.